Okay, so here is a quick tip on how to use Mercedes-Benz DISTRONIC Plus system in stop-and-go traffic. I have my driver information center set to the driver assist graphic, so you can see that it's a picture of the front of this car with another car in front of it. You've got a distance scale. It's green when it makes the lane that you're in, and it's otherwise telling you what's going on. So now I'm going to set the cruise control down here with this stalk by pushing it up. There you can see I've got Distronic now set to 43. I'm going to bump that up. You can do it in, depending on how you press it, you can go 1 at a time or you can go 5 at a time. So I'm going to go up to 70. So now the car would be running 70 if we didn't have this big Ford truck in front of us as an impediment. And you can see those white rectangular dots that are telling you the deficit between where you've set the cruise and where you actually are. Right now we're at 60, but we're increasing. Now the nice thing about using this in stop-and-go traffic, and unfortunately, or fortunately, as the case may be, we're doing away with that now. We're starting to roll. But you don't have to pay attention as much. You know, like, you know, you're in this stop-and-go situation. It's rush hour. Your wife texts you about some other way that you've let her down. You look at your phone for a second. The car in front of you brakes hard, and bam, you go right in the back. Well, with the Distronic Cruise, Mercedes has your back, and it can commiserate with you about how miserable your wife is half the time. When you set the cruise, it's actually going to use a radar-based system up front in order to make sure you don't run in the back and can bring the car all the way to a stop. Now you can change the distance between you and the car in front of you. In fact, let's pick up the speed a little bit since we're rolling now. You can change the distance with that little switch at the tip. You see those two cars with the arrows above them. By twisting that forward, it's going to lessen the distance between you and the car in front of you. Right now, we're set to 100 feet. Now, if I pull that back towards me, twist it, I can distance that up to 200 feet or beyond. There we go. So now it's going to keep a much greater distance between the car in front of me. And again, all of this becomes very useful, not just for interstate cruising, but also for stop-and-go traffic when it becomes irritating to sort of keep everything on the road. So thank you very much for having a look. Appreciate it, and we'll see you with the next one. Oh, and by the way, when you hit the gas, you can do away with Distronic altogether. All right, thanks again.